As Kiwis, we tend to spend a lot of time down here at the beach. We walk along the sand and we leave our footprints behind that reveal the journey we've just trod. We then plunge into the waves and we get wet. And that captures a lot about our dreams as a church. We seek to be a church where people are taking continual next steps, where there are these continual footprints being left behind, additional steps being taken, and new steps, not just by young people, but by everybody, where spiritual growth is the norm for young and old alike. A church full of people eager to journey forward, to know God, and to be known by God. We want people to plunge into the water. We want people to go deep. We don't want people to stay in the shallows and stay dry. In other words, we don't want people to be these consumers of Christian goods. Rather, we want people to be contributors, engaged and actively serving others, both within and outside of the official ministries of the church, because we believe God has designed and crafted each of us to serve. We want to see baptism as a regular event that occurs where people publicly identify with Christ in the waters of baptism. We want to see prayer to be the undergirding and engulfing medium for all that we do as a church and for every new initiative that we take. So we're going to have opportunities to gather together for prayer, for a whole community to come together. We'll have regular pastoral prayers for all of our services and space within those prayers where people can connect with God and let God know the things that are on their hearts. We seek to be a spiritual church of character and depth, a church that actually lives differently. A church where grace is accepted and extended to all people and where there is this intolerance for gossip and for corporate sin. We want this living differently to connect into the workforce. We need to reclaim work as part of our mission again, where people in the workforce are encouraged and supported to be the best employees and employers they can possibly be. It also needs to affect the home so that we prepare soon-to-be married and newly married couples with marital mentoring and life skills in marriage and parenting and budgeting, preparing people for the challenges of life. You know, we dream of being a spiritual church of character and depth, where we walk the journey and we plunge into the waters. Imagine what that could look like.